Okay, now we're recording. But I know that Jessica was looking into it and she became a coach because she loves, don't do that, because she loved the atmosphere that we had in our last challenge group. It was great. And we were really, it was a small group, but we had a lot of fun, I think. What? Okay. Anyway, so that's kind of how this group will run. I actually am going to extend the date a little bit, but basically this group is going to run through the rest of April. And we are just going to check in every day. You guys kind of already read the welcome post, so you guys already know most of this. But first, we add our workout and we add our Shakeology every day. But you can also add anything else you want. If you wanted to just post something you thought was motivational or inspiring that day, go for it. I would love that. If you wanted to, I actually do want us to post our recipes more. I keep taking pictures of my food and forgetting to post them. But I love it when people do that as well, because that is what helped me stay accountable, especially my first challenge group I ever did, where I wasn't even running the challenge group or anything. It was for my coach who was running it for me. She had us always do that, and it was so helpful for my accountability, because it's one thing to be motivated for 25 minutes or 30 minutes a day to get my workout in and quickly drink my Shakeology, but it's a whole nother game to eat correctly the rest of the day. So that's where I get my accountability. Okay, next, I know some of you guys may have had some questions. Does anyone have any questions I can answer now?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
I think I have any questions.
Okay, just to explain a little bit more, because I know Tisha had some questions about it, because I kind of forget who I all have talked to about this and who hasn't. I know you, Melissa and Cassie have their challenge packs, and I know you guys both got the all access challenge packs. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you guys like about it so far?
My favorite thing is that, like, I did one round of the 21-day fix, and I kind of got a little, I don't know, I have kind of ADHD, and I kind of got a little, I didn't want to do the same thing again. I want to try something new. So for the last 2 weeks, since our last challenge group ended, I've just been doing random workouts, just selecting them and just trying them, just to see what I like and what I don't like, and just trying new things. And I'm excited to start the 21-day fix over today. It's just, I don't know, and I love my Shakeology. It's like gold.
Yeah, it totally is, and it's my lifesaver all the time. I don't know what junk I would always be eating, just because I need something that I don't have to think about. Because I think about my food actually all the time, and so it's nice to have one thing that I don't have to think about.
Yes.
So nice.
And I was worried that I would still want to snack, because I am a snacker, and it's home all day and not just grabbing snacks with the kids. But the Shakeology really does make me full, and I think that's where a lot of my weight loss has come from, is just that I haven't snacked. And so I'm just see how it's going to change me again.
That's awesome. I also wanted to point out that one nice thing about Shakeology is it totally is, every single person who drinks it, it's all about balancing a healthy weight. Like Tyler will drink Shakeology and he isn't full from it because he needs more calories than that. So he can eat a meal with Shakeology. And if his goal is to gain weight, which is like that's annoying to live in the same house, because it's hard, because he needs to gain weight and I need to lose weight, but that's okay. But for him, that works. Like we can both drink it and he can gain weight and I can lose weight. It's all about just creating the healthy balance. I have another friend named Rebecca Mika. She was trying to gain weight, and so she wanted to just add the meal replacement to just her meals, and I was like, yeah, go for it. And so like it was just really convenient for her to have something quick that she could add to her meals. Like anyway, so it's just nice that, like you said, it's nice that for you and for me it's the same way. I can eat it and not feel like I have to eat something else. I eat like 5 or 6 times a day though, so I eat a lot. So it doesn't even slightly hinder me in that way, but it makes me want healthier things too. So that's great. And so the all access challenge pack is the one I'm trying to get everyone to get right now, because they have like a great spring to help promotion for it right now. So if you guys have more questions about that, please ask me. But basically, it's all the programs, right, Melissa and Cassie?
Yep.
It's all the programs that
Yes.
Beachbody offers, like even like the old ones, like Slim and Six, which
Yep.
my mom has that on VHS, so it's older. And there's that. There's
The reason
I love Size. I love Country Heat. I love the dancing ones. So it's fun to get those ones. And you guys, you get all the new programs coming out throughout the year. Did you guys know that too? Like they just add them on as they get them out. The next one's coming out. There's one coming out May that is actually a really easy program. Like I don't know if all of you guys will want to do that one, but then there's also one coming out in July, and those will automatically be added to. So in May, so I just barely went to an event Saturday that told me all the new things coming out. And May, the one coming out is called UV2. It's by the guy who does Brazil butt lift, and it's all about like a beginner workout, and it's all about loving yourself and becoming the best version of yourself. It's actually pretty cool, but it is really going to be basic. So people, they don't want to frighten people away from working out. So if you know anyone who would like that, that's a great one that's coming out. Because yeah, it's all about not scaring people about fitness and making people want to work out. It's for anyone who has never worked out in their life before. And then the next one coming out is called the Shift Shop, and that's going to be in July. And I think a lot of you guys will really be interested in that one. I think it looks really fun. I just need to show you guys a video because I can't explain it the best way that they do, but it's just a new workout. It's just fun to have a new one coming out, and there's going to be a lot of people doing it, and I actually love to jump on the bandwagon with that, because then you have a whole bunch of people who are all doing it together, and it's fun to do the same program together. Okay, so that's really all I wanted to ask mostly, was just what people had questions about, and also, oh wait, just one more thing. So I wanted to call this one Operation Swimsuit because I wanted people to really focus on how they felt more than weight loss, weight gain, muscle build, which that's important, like it is. I really do care about how much muscle and stuff I have. But I want you guys to, if you guys want to go the extra mile, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try my swimming suit on today and like just basically notice how I feel. And I'm going to use that as my gauge. I did take my measurements. I did weigh myself. But for my focus, I'm going to focus more on how I feel in my own skin, because that's what really is important to me at the moment. Everyone is going to be different in your goals. But for me, especially with my postpartum body right now, and I always hang on to a lot of weight when I'm nursing. And that's just how it is. As soon as I stop nursing, it's not nearly as hard. So I just need to make sure for myself that I focus on how I feel in my skin, which I know is going to be a lot of inches lost and tightening up and whatever, but that's more just like how I feel. So you guys are going to do that. Feel free to. I'm going to get a new swimming suit, and I'm going to try it on now and at the end of the April and see how I feel and record my progress that way. So feel free to do that as well. I actually really do want to do a swimsuit giveaway last week. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm going to give it away to people who've been really engaged in the group. I'm going to do like some sort of drawing, or do something where anyone who has checked in this amount of days and engaged in other people's posts this amount of days, sorry, I will give them a swimming suit. I'll ask you your size, and I'll get the swimming suit for you, because I just want you guys to be excited for summer and to be confident. Everybody's so different in this group, and I love that. I want everybody to be just excited about the group, and anyway, mostly that's it. I just want you guys to be excited because I'm excited for this group. And I think a couple of you guys asked me, so I will just address this here really quickly. But if you are interested in coaching, it really is what I'm doing. It's setting up a challenge group. It's talking to other people about it. It's already what you guys are doing as challengers, except I'm vocal about it. That's about it. I'm doing the same thing you guys are. I'm not an expert in any way. We already have the experts in the programs. You know, they already did the nutrition. They already did the workouts. So I don't have to worry about that. So if you do have questions about that, just message me and I can tell you all about it. It has been amazing for my accountability, like beyond amazing. And my coaching team is all shapes and sizes. Some people are 300 pounds. and they're a coach, and they are losing weight, and it's inspiring. I love it. Some people are trying to build muscle, and they have an entirely different market that I can't tap into because they inspire people in different ways than I do. And then there's some people who are just in between, and just all shapes and sizes. Some people are bikini models. Some people are fighting obesity. I'm just saying everybody's going to be different. So if you have questions about that, don't let that hold you back if you feel like you don't fit the mold. So just let me know if you have questions. Anyone else have anything they want to say to the group before I stop the recording?
I just want to say thanks for posting that about the weight scale on Facebook the other day. That really hit me, like, I really focus on that, and I was really grateful that you did that, and I need to get away from that because I've never been this, the only time I've been this heavy was when I was pregnant. And I get on that scale more than I realized. And when you said that, I was like, you know what, that's cool. I need to back away from that and focus more on others. So thank you.
Thanks, Cassie. And that's how I felt. Who else would have been so annoyed? I felt so gross. I felt yucky. Then I get on the scale and I just lost weight for no reason. And I was pretty annoyed. So it just makes me want to throw the scale away. I'm like, it means nothing. It really doesn't. So yeah, I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad it helped somebody at least.
Yeah, I was glad to see that. And when my Shakeology showed up, the chocolate strawberry, I was like so excited. I'm like, I am so ready for those vitamins.
Okay.
And I was at my neighbor's house. And when FedEx showed up for it, I'm like, I'm so glad to see that.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. I try not to bombard.
And she's like, well, what? I'm like, I am deprived. You're okay, come on. Anyway, I am deprived of vitamins, and I need those right now. And she's like, oh, I need to come talk to you. Justin needs those. Anyway, so okay, cool.
Oh, good. I'm so happy. It makes me so happy to hear you guys say that. That's my favorite part. I just love it. But I also, you guys, I try not to bombard you with information. I know so much about Shakeology. I try not to vomit it at people because the more I know, the better it is. It actually, you may feel this as well. When I drink Shakeology, I feel more inclined to eat other healthier things. It just goes hand in hand. And that's what it was created to do. So when Beachbody created it, they were asked, so the creators are, I will try not to tell you everything I know because it will be like 2 hours, so I won't. But the creators, basically the CEO asked his wife, who is a nutritionist, she kept complaining that he doesn't eat vegetables very often. She's like, you cannot run a health and fitness company and not eat vegetables. That just does not work. So she was getting after him, and he's like, I just hate vegetables. This is so hard. I'll work out as much as I need to, but I hate vegetables. So they created Shakeology to kind of help with the nutrients, but they went well beyond that. Instead of just creating anything, they enlisted this guy who is super, super health expert. His name is Darren O'Lean. Some people know him, most people don't. Darren O'Lean created it, and he's like, well, I'm not going to create just any shake for you because it has to be something I would be happy consuming, and I'm very, very picky. And so that's why it's the price that it is, and that's why it's as good as it is because of all the processes that he takes to create it. It is basically as raw as it possibly can be and still be in a powdered form. He goes to the countries, talks to the workers about how they handle the food, how they pick it, it can't do this, can't do that. Then they test the potency of all the nutrients in the ingredients before they get them, and they only choose the ones with the highest potency. And then during the process, every stage, they test it to make sure that the nutrients are still there all the way to when it's in a powdered form. So you're still getting all the nutrients that are in there. Some shakes, I don't know a single shake, as much as you could research, there's not a single one that can compare to it. Because if it did compare, it would have to be similar in price because they have just gone so far beyond processing. I guess that always makes me feel good because I never liked the idea of not eating real food or whole foods. But that's exactly what it is. It's a whole foods formula that gives me stuff that I can't get at my grocery store. If you guys ever looked at the ingredient list, that's how it is. You can't get a lot of that stuff at the grocery store. And so it's nice that they can get it to me and I can get, like Cassie was saying, I totally need those vitamins. And anyone else feel like after not drinking it for a couple days, if you've ever done that, like, oh man, my body's craving Shakeology, and it's because you love your body really needs those nutrients. Like it really does. What sold me on it was the energy. I drank it for a month, but never planned on continuing to drink it. I just wanted to try it. And then I stopped drinking it for 2 weeks, and it was like night and day difference in my energy. And I didn't go, like, it's not like I had side effects. I just went back to how I felt before, but that wasn't very good. And so I just wanted to feel really great. Sorry, I probably didn't even make sense because I was trying not to vomit on you guys, but I still did. Anyway, on Saturdays, I'm going to post just a tiny bit of information for Shakeology Saturday, so you guys kind of know a little bit more about what you're putting into your body, because it's important to know. I mean, to just be aware. But just know, as like, I have hours and hours of research, and I will try not to ever spit it at you guys. But thank you guys for jumping on. Anything else you guys want to say before we jump off?
I'm good.
Okay, thanks so much for telling me that too, Kathy. Thanks for being on, Tisha and Melissa and Cassie as well. We're just going to stop the recording, and I will do today's Motivation Monday. So post something that motivates you. If it's a funny meme, for whatever reason, those always motivate me. So I always post those. Or if it's a good quote, a picture, whatever you guys want. And thanks you guys for jumping on. Talk to you later. Bye.